Well, this is the scene. John, the last human on earth, penning the last book of the New Testament, Revelation, has just written about the end of the age. And now he's gone, describe for us what he sees in a vision of the throne room of God. So let's jump right into it. Revelation 4:1. After this, I saw a door open in heaven, and a throne with its rainbow, and flashes of lightning coming out from the throne. Round the throne were 24 elders seated on thrones, and I saw 4 living creatures, each of them having 6 wings, legs, and faces of a man. And they were constantly on their way around the throne day and night, declaring, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was, and is to come. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. A couple things to note. Number 1, John sees a door open in heaven. Okay, well obviously that's pretty significant. He's able to see the throne room of God. It's almost like a security door or something where you punch in a code and then the door opens up. But he's not given any indication of how he's able to see this. He just says he saw a door open in heaven, and he saw the throne room. And then immediately he describes the throne as having a rainbow around it and flashes of lightning. So this is God's throne. In fact, the book of Revelation is full of imagery of light and darkness. And this is the first time we see that imagery used. The light is associated obviously with God. The flashes of lightning could also be associated with God's judgment. So these are things that we're going to see throughout the book of Revelation. Then around the throne, John sees 24 elders seated on thrones. The 4 living creatures, which I believe are angels, are around the throne as well. And they have 6 wings, and they have legs, and they have the face of a man. It's a very interesting description. And then John says he saw them constantly on their way around the throne day and night. And what they're doing is they're declaring, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was, and is to come. And this is the first time in the book of Revelation that we hear this phrase, Holy, 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 which will actually be repeated twice more in the book of Revelation. This is important. Why? Because in the Old Testament, the Hebrew people understood holiness to mean separateness. God is totally set apart from sin and from everything that we would consider to be common. And in fact, only God can be holy because only God is perfect. Only God is sinless. So what do we have here? We have a heavenly scene of the throne of God. We have his holiness being declared by these 4 living creatures. And then John passes out. When he comes to himself, he hears a voice speaking to him, and he will never be the same ever again. Do you want to know Jesus more deeply?